This is a testimony of the results of work on the technologies of the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development. I, Alimova Galina, born in 1942, have been living in the Moscow region since 2011. Since 2004 in Uzbekistan I began to work according to the teachings of Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development. I have a number of results. Today I want to report on the result of my work on the book by Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi, The Numerical Atlas of Creation of Man and Eternal Life. Part 1. 2014 edition. I started working on this book on May 29, 2014. I worked almost every evening, and read all the number series that were in the first atlas. And after 12 to 14 days, I suddenly noticed that my bronchial asthma had disappeared. I simply forgot about it. I would like to note that I suffered from bronchial asthma for a number of years, and my periods of exacerbation alternated with periods of remission, and my illness was genetically determined, since my father and my aunt, my father's sister, suffered from bronchial asthma. I would also like to share, my relatives, in particular my husband and daughter, also work according to the teaching of Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development. I wanted to talk about the result of my husband Dmitry Zurevlev's work. He had an inguinal hernia. And Dmitry Zurevlev and I, we worked daily to cure this hernia, according to the technologies that Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi gave in the book Unified System of Knowledge, as well as on numerical series. However, one day, under intense emotional stress, Dmitry suffered a strangulated hernia. We urgently went to the Republican Hospital in Tashkent to see a surgeon. The surgeon examined my husband Dmitry and confirmed that his hernia was strangulated. The hernia had become strangulated. He went out to the senior surgeon. At that time, Dmitry Zurevlev mentally asked Grigori Petrovich for help, and when two surgeons came in to examine Dmitry again, they discovered that the hernia is no longer strangulated. Thanks to Grigori Petrovich for his help to Dmitry Zurevlev, for his help to everyone, for his technologies, for his teaching, for his works. Thanks for his love for all beings of planet Earth.